the club rock. These loose jocks steady get pushed to the backdrop. If you think you can defeat me, boy, stop. My back was open doors, getting sweat through their pores. Keep on moving, tearing down the record store. Steady sleeping on these cowards like I was a condor. Execute y'all over the brown on the red car. Ask no question what I spit, dog. You know who can be next to getting major. But like all your boys get exquisite. I'm the voice for 10 digits, so bad.
Guys, come on!
Shout out to Ketchup.
Hey, that's some real commitment. Good on you.
Congratulations.
Good on you.
You planning on staying like that all day?
Pretty much.
The ketchup just nodded.
Please stop looking at me.
Welcome to the press conference. We know everything. We don't know. There's not one thing that I don't know. Big brain. Got a big brain up here, and this is how I get it out, Ash. I need to get it out somehow.
Yeah, externalize your IQ.
This is yeah.
Really use all 79 of that IQ, dude.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. That's really good for you, dude.
No, that's really good. 79's great.
It's great for a guy that's been in the band.
How's life here in Birmingham? Talk to me as a group a little bit. Good? Yeah, fucking kicks ass, doesn't it?
I love Birmingham. I really do. This place is great.
Oh, getting a few thumbs down. Anyway, well, thumbs down. Yeah, let's take the first question.
Great stuff. Tonight, guys, we have got Rebecca from Harper's Bazaar.
Harper's Bazaar.
Harper's Bazaar? Did you just pick a pre-existing publication and just call that you?
My horse's name.
Oh, you're such a fucking asshole.
Dude. Sorry.
No, it's me pony's name.
It's actually my late dog's name.
Sorry about my friend.
So my question is, how do you decide which songs on an album become singles?
Whatever songs I write become the singles usually. That's what we're around here.
Yeah, he's a singles machine.
He has no identity to him, just mass appeal.
Okay.
How do we decide? There's no real process. Just kind of like,
Yeah.
you just kind of feel it sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a multi-stage process though, isn't there? There's like, you feel really good about it. You essentially need to like campaign for it.
There's a bit of rallying.
So like, first of all, hopefully the band like it naturally. And then second of all, hopefully your manager likes it a little bit. So then he'll back you, and then you go to the label, and then you say to the label, which is like 400 people, like, please, for the love of God, back my dreams. This is the song that's gonna change our lives. And then they usually say, no, it's not, we think it's this one.
And then we all rally around the one that the label picks.
And then the fans pick the single in the long run, and it's usually the song that you liked to begin with, but you got punished by the universe for not fully backing yourself. And that's pretty much how it goes.
What do you think you should have been the single of Everyone's a Star?
Evolve!
You would have picked Evolve?
Yes.
Evolve's your favorite?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
What's the second and third one?
Yeah, pick your first, second, and third single in Everyone's a Star.
Because compromise usually means
Start
you end up on your
over!
third choice.
Yes, thank my lord. Start over!
No, we're talking to her.
I love Number One Obsession.
Yeah, we love that one too.
Okay,
For
yeah.
2 years, we thought that was the single.
Yeah.
And
Can't think of any others. That's all right. The whole album's chill.
maybe Everyone's a Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's what we thought.
That's fantastic.
That's what we
That's a great run.
Great run. Well, sorry about the horse.
She's still alive.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Next
She's
question.
in a field
Next
somewhere.
question.
Rest in peace, Harper.
Rest in peace, Harper.
She's in a field somewhere, guys.
We have Maya from Brummy on the Move.
Brummy on the move.
Sorry,
Where are you? There you are.
where is my question? If you could go back and rename the band or any of your albums, what would you call them?
I'd rename the band something maybe with 4 instead of 5.
It just would have saved us a lot of time in the long run.
Yeah, if you calculate all the time we've spent explaining it. But it's a great band name. It's got a great acronym.
Yeah.
That's true.
But if I was to rename it, probably something a bit, you know, punchier.
Tougher.
Yeah.
You know, I did get in a cab when I was about 16 years old, and the taxi driver was like, "What's your band's name?" Because I was like, "I'm in a band." And he was like, "What's the band's name?" I go, 5 Seconds of Summer. And he goes, "Too long." So maybe he was right.
You know, I've been that beat down by the name that when they say, well, what's it like being in 30 Seconds to Mars?
Yeah, it's so long.
And I go, it's fucking sick. It's great. Jared's a good guy. I love being in the band. It's awesome.
What's worse is 30 Seconds to Summer.
Yeah, 30 Seconds to Summer. That's my favorite movie. And then you go, yep. Anyways, yeah.
The album, or would you change the name?
Sounds good, feels good. Sounds good, feels good was a little strange.
Really?
It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. Self-titled, could have used an actual name. Could have used a name in general. Could have named it something. What was the third one? Youngblood. That's good. Banger of a name.
That's aptly named.
Bang on.
That was nearly not going to be the name. We nearly changed it right at the end. Remember that?
Yeah, we're crazy. Yeah.
Do we have another option?
I remember it. I don't want to share it though.
5+3, I think.
Can you?
We just.
We're scared of being too complicated. Do you ever feel like that? No, you don't. You don't know what it's like.
The person dressed as a ketchup, just staring at him.
Yeah, I do.
Complex beat. Anyways, how can we all laugh? Rest in peace, Harper.
Next question.
Next question.
Next up, guys, we've got Rosie from The Star.
The Star.
Very nice.
Hey, Rosie.
If you weren't doing music, what could you see yourself doing?
See, nothing. That's the thing. Everybody, I'll be a doctor. I wouldn't be doing shit.
If you were to be a doctor, what type of doctor would you
Yeah,
be?
what would you work on? Which part of the body?
Feet. Very strange rumor there. Accidentally.
No, let's do it. Oh yeah, I love that. Let's start it. Dream job.
What kind of doctor?
I would like to be a psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out there in the world, and I would love to help them.
I love that.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
I know, I actually want to go back to school, but it's getting late. Sun's getting real low.
I gotta act fast.
I gotta move.
That degree is that's
7
a long
years.
time.
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, I've researched it.
Damn.
Sounds like a hiatus.
Don't worry, I'll do both. There's a lot of downtime backstage.
I could have done many things. I'm pretty good at most things. I wanted to be a journalist at some point, much like you guys.
Wow.
You work for the Source, man.
Yeah, I do now.
Wait, are
Best
we
of both worlds.
Are we the publication, or they're the publication?
Well,
But the source is like
a conglomerate.
We are a
an
conglomerate.
umbrella company.
like Will Ferrell in the Lego movie, right? His character.
Don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You guys never seen the Lego movie?
Nope.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
okay.
Down there has 99% of Rotten Tomatoes, but that's fun.
Batman Lego movie?
What have you done, Michael?
I got nothing for this answer. I just keep looking at the ketchup. I'm like, that would probably be me.
Beanie enthusiast.
Beanie enthusiast.
Is it because... Oh, it's sauce. I get it. I thought it was because you had red hair.
Oh,
Next question, please. We're drowning here. We're drowning. Next question, please. Come on.
I need a good question. Come on, make it a good one.
Next up, we have Madison from World Cool News.
Come on, Madison. Bring it home for us. Give us something to work with.
What's the best advice you've been given when it comes to the music industry?
keep your head down.
Damn, we're drowning again.
We're drowning again. We don't have any good answers.
If you think... I want to say that.
Okay, here we go. Just plucked one. Old guitar tech used to tell me,
Nigel.
Nigel, yeah, his name was Nigel.
This is a nice story.
Shout out Nige. He always used to say, like before stage, I go like this, have a good show, do this. This one is, and he go, don't be shit.
Seriously.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty. What happened?
You must have forgotten that along the way.
Yeah, obviously it didn't work. So, yep, that's about it.
You know, advice in the music industry is dangerous because it's a heart-led business, right? Like you feel things intuitively, and we know what's best for us. We're not really in the music business, we're in the 5 sauce business. And we focus on what is best for us, not what might be good for others. And people think they know better, but only we know ourselves the best, and we know our fans the best. Well, almost. You guys know yourselves better. But yeah, so it's actually being really wise about what advice not to take at all, because your career is usually totally unique, and what will happen to us is probably totally unique to us, our own journey, our own story. And yeah, so take less advice, I would say. Next, please.
Next question. All right.
Next up, we've got Katie from Kerrang magazine.
Kerrang.
Oh, like for real?
Don't judge me, I panicked last minute and picked it. So a lot of us grew up with you. What's it been like growing up alongside your fans?
That's a good one. That's a great one.
That's a beautiful question. It was the dream to begin with. I think, right, boys? Like, we wanted to be a band for a really long time, and we really admire bands from the past that have existed for a long time and have really long, prosperous relationships with their fans and their audience. Yeah, so it's been amazing, and the older we get, the more the dream feels pretty unreal to us, because you know, we wanted to, but you never really plan on still being able to be a musician or in the industry at the age even I'm at, being the oldest.
At 21?
At 21, yeah. Yeah.
She's 21.
Like, it was really like hope and pray that people would really like our music and like what we create and like our shows mainly. Our shows are everything to us.
It is funny, like, because obviously we started making music really young, and like the songs we made, that because our fans were the same age, you know, we sort of, our taste has grown. So it's with a lot of artists or bands, they sort of evolve their sound, and maybe the people listening are not really into it as much because they haven't, you know what I mean? They're not growing up with them. So between like 15 and 25 and then 30, like your music taste changes and evolves. So it's been cool have been lucky enough that our fans they like the old stuff, but they can sort of grow and, you know, their taste has grown with us, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I think very unique to a band like ours. Yeah, trying to think of a sarcastic answer, but I cannot.
Yeah, it felt like a heartfelt one for sure.
Thank you.
Heartbreak Girl, anyone?
Cheers.
Okay, next up we have Evan from Sheffield Online.
Sheffield Online.
Field online.
Let's
Wrong
go.
city.
How many web page visits you get?
Oh,
It
a lot.
actually already exists, and I kind of forgot that when I said the name. So
Oh, shit.
Yeah, a lot of people are just pulling other ones out of thin air. You're supposed to
I'm
make
not
your own up.
creative enough for that.
Fair enough.
So my question is, what is something small that still makes touring feel special after all these years? Many years.
Not too many years, though.
I'm noticing a lot of sensitive people in here today. You guys
It's
are
nice.
Yeah, you're really asking like deep questions.
Birmingham is sensitive. I'm so sorry
Yeah.
we came out swinging, and
Yeah.
maybe today's just not the day for
Yeah,
that.
look, they just want to feel something, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
That's fair enough.
We still eat dinner together after the shows. That's very cute. I think that grounds us again, and we try not to speak like, we don't really judge our show too much anymore. We do a little bit. We go, well, I was a bit shit here, and I was a bit shit here, and we critique ourselves, and we try be positive about the next day when we have to do it again. But really, we like re-ground ourselves. We eat together, which is really cute. I really like that part of the day.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the most successful part of this band is that we can sit in a room, I mean, for the last 15 years, and still, it is so funny every time. Like, we can sit in a room together, in a backstage dressing room, and it's still so fun.
Yeah, we're like masters of solitary confinement.
Like, that is really our greatest success is being able to sit in a room together backstage and be able to, like, talk shit before the show, eat dinner after the show, and it still feels like it did back in the day, just less drunk, I guess.
Yeah, like less drunk. Yeah. Yesterday, for example, I won't tell you what the joke was, but we made it last about 6 hours. It's just we'll just start vocal stemming on like something. We'll just say it for hours, keep laughing. As soon as we get back in the dressing room after the show, we're right back to the inside joke. We're just like that, which is, you know, thank God. I know other bands that can't even talk to each other, so we're blessed for that.
Dude, that must be so awful.
Yeah.
You spend so much time together, and then imagine every day after the show if we just hate each other.
I know.
It's exhausting.
I think we just remedy our problems or the seriousness of all of this and the challenges with comedy. And that's why, you know, we do stupid shit like the Sauce and other stuff you're gonna see tonight. That's our way of dealing with our life.
Yeah, imagine if we hated each other.
Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine. Was one of us, you know.
Next one.
Next up, boys, it's Courtney from Rolling Stone.
Again, just copied one.
Okay.
I've got a good job. So, what was your inspiration?
Wow. Are you flexing as the biggest publication here?
I know, I'm really busy all the time. So, what was your inspiration behind the album? You don't care.
Right.
Was there an inspiration or did it just come naturally?
Oh, come on now.
No, there was no inspiration.
Just very natural.
No, it's just such a large question. I wasn't ready.
I know, a lot of thinking.
Yeah, if you like blended our souls up and like made a juice, you know, you'd be like, this tastes like, you know, 100 different things. Like, it's kind of hard. Like every little bit of pain, joy, everything in between, the whole bandwidth of human experience is kind of thrown into the pot of every album, you know. So when people say, can you whittle down what was the theme of the record or what was the inspiration behind it, really, it's almost impossible because
Let's try.
Yeah.
We'll do our best. Did anyone see our the 5 Seconds of Summer show tour? So kind of for us, that was the most fun we've ever had on tour, and I think we were having, it was really fun to be able to like do something that felt like we were kind of like, I don't even know, like I'm trying to use the word like meta. It's almost like the things we were doing were very meta on that tour and how we were sort of like approaching some of the ideas. And I think that going into Everyone's a Star, we were sort of like trying to find a way to adapt that to an album campaign, because sort of our touring stuff had always kind of lived a little bit separate from that. So we're trying to sort of like match those two and get that feeling of like what was so fun about that tour and like that kind of like made us feel like we would, you know, living this like larger than life kind of, you know, like exaggerated moments and kind of take it into a tour campaign and take it into an album campaign. And then I think from that kind of idea bled into a bit of the music and how we could create something that felt like, you know, the longer that you're a band, it becomes really hard to be like, you know, does every little decision that we make as a band reflect, you know, each of our ideas as individuals? And so it kind of was nice to be able to create this sort of like identity around who we are on an album campaign. It's kind of like separate from who we are as people. And just kind of like just to have fun and like throw in
these concepts are like us making fun of our career in a smart way, I guess. Like we're commenting, even like, you know, the boy band thing. Obviously our fans, our true fans know that, you know, that used to be upsetting to us because it felt belittling or something. So we just didn't quite understand it. Like, we spent our whole lives learning instruments, and we want to be like a Green Day or whatever the fuck. And people call us a boy band with a belittling tone. So it was kind of like, you know, that's a good concept where we took that, and if you listen to the language in that song, it kind of pokes at all the things that might have hurt our feelings in the past, but we're turning it into art. And that's kind of what this whole thing is. It's kind of, as Michael said, very meta, very real life, imitating, you know, being put into our art and spat back out in a satirical way, which has been interesting. A lot of you get it, a lot of you don't. And that's cool, that's interesting to see. Like, it's, yeah, so this tour is deep for us because it's our album externalized in a performance way. So it's a whole new level for us. So when you see the show, you'll see a lot of that, and it's just really different for us, so, yeah.
I believe Rolling Stone actually quoted as a big genius. That's what I heard.
It's pretty good.
You've seen it?
Thanks.
You've already seen the gig?
Huh?
You've seen it?
What?
The show?
No, not yet. I've seen videos, but I haven't seen it yet.
Don't get spoilers.
Videos.
I know, not many. We kept it a
spoilers.
secret.
No one kept it a secret, man.
Is there any other
Thank you.
We
big
have one final
publications?
question from Ellie from Don't Stop Magazine.
Yes.
My question is
We won't play Don't Stop.
Which band is the worst Uber driver and why?
At what?
Worst
Worst
Uber
Uber
driver.
driver
Uber driver.
and why?
Why are you looking at me?
I think you'd be quite good, actually.
I think Cal-
You know
Cal
when
would
to
be
chat,
really
you know when
quiet.
not to chat in the front of the car.
Callum would have both earphones in.
That's
Yeah.
what's made me
I'd offer refreshments though.
What type?
Just
water.
I'd have mints. Yep. And, maybe a small water.
Just a little small one because you got a tiny little trunk.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm picking up a lot of people today. Making bank, probably.
I don't know how good I'd be at it. I don't know if I'd enjoy it that much.
I don't know if we're made for that, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give it a go for sure, but I mean, I'm not very, I'm not really into conversation, so.
Yeah, I'd play the music I want to play.
Just
Temperature I want. And when I'm done driving, you get out. You going too far away? I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no airport drops.
Nah, none. What about you, Mike? You want to reflect on an alternate reality?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm drowning up here.
Yeah.
I just can't stop looking at the ketchup. Should we play a song?
Yeah, I would love to, please.
Let's play a song.
Let's go. Thanks for having us back in Birmingham, by the way.
Bloody beautiful.
One day we'll have you in our hometown. Fly everybody out. We always come visit you. We're doing a lot of the work. But
Yeah, we'd love to
you're
host you,
inviting everyone out. One day, you guys are all coming to Sydney.
Yeah, you guys never visit our place. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Why don't we always
spending.
have to come to you? You know?
Who's your favorite local artist here these days? Ray?
Right?
You said Ray? She's from Birmingham.
Birmingham, please. A Burmite?
A Burmite. A Brommy.
What do you call people from Birmingham? Brummies. That's cool. That's cool as fuck, actually. That's cool, guys. So we're gonna play. Has anyone been to a sound check this year? Okay, so you know what happens, a couple. So we're gonna play songs that we don't play probably in the set, and songs they're B-sides and rarities. These are ancient texts, never to be spoken about until today. My guitar is off. I had a question I was going to ask, and I forgot. Okay.
Do you want to play my guitar?
Just keep stalling. Just keep stalling.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. You guys might not know this, but in secret, we've actually been in Birmingham for a week, like 2 weeks ago. Do you know that?
No.
We actually do our production rehearsals here. So, what's the fucking groceries, the mall called here? Yeah, I was at the Bull Ring for like a couple days, just chilling.
Yeah, we were here for a while actually. No one even saw us. It's
No one
crazy.
even saw us. No one saw us out here. I guess we're in Redditch. It's called Redditch. Yeah. Yeah, we're Redditch. Yeah, the Redditch McDonald's pops off. All right, we're gonna play
A really, really cool song.
I used to work there.
Are we doing
The one in B, right? B major.
Yeah, can I come stand next to you? I gotta learn it today, so.
I got a capo on that, so
You want to
you don't want to learn from me.
Okay, I'm not gonna learn it.